All right, cool. So I prefer, as many know, Koala by itself. So I was just making a little beat, kick, snare, hat, right? Then I used a sample from Intimate Piano from Spitfire. So one shot in C, two copies of it. I used the new loop ping pong feature. Sustains it. All right. That's cool so that I don't lose the tail end of the note, which is nice. And then I sequenced, let's do this. Let's mute this portion. So I did the drums. You can see the drums right there. Turn the quantize off. That's my vibe. You want to put a little swing. Which is cool. So then I put in this piano, which is the chords. And I use tonality. And you can put these in split view. Boom. I think this works a lot better to me. So now you got, the chords that you can put in. You press that, set it always to chromatic. Go to the keyboard. Right? So now you got chords you can use. Boom. That's what I'm going to use. So I recorded that in. Cool. So then I wanted to do a melody, but I don't have key lock, but I know how to work with the scale, right? So check this. This is tonality will leave the check mark on the one that you're using. So this is B flat minor. Hold on a second. Yeah, B flat minor or D flat. Cool. So then, is that really what that is? No, that's not what that is. I was going to say, there's no way. It's got to be B minor. Hold on a second. That switched chords on me. Cancel. I believe that is that one. Yeah. All right. So it was the wrong one because I closed it out and then reopened it. So it's this gospel R&B. So it's in B minor. So once you lay the chords, this is going to be for the melody. So then what I'm going to do is go in and touch on scales, press B, and then find the minor. It's right there. Scroll down after I've touched the arrow, and you'll see modes. So modes are what you're used to seeing when you pull up Scalar, and Scalar will drop a bunch of different chord possibilities underneath it. It's usually the modes. Okay, so that's B natural minor, or C sharp Locrian, or D major, or E Dorian. So we're just going to use the B minor. So those are the notes. And so that I know what to play, I'll just click that. And now I have the notes in front of me. I'm going to hit this unlock and slide down so I can play around this area. And you can see the notes. So you just follow the notes. Play them in random order. Whatever musically sounds good to your ear and appeases you. So here's what I played. Okay, nice little groove, kind of sounds like something from the 90s if you ask me. But it's a good start, right? And then next step would be grab a bass note. So that was the keys. I have some bass samples I've made. Here's muted bass, and you want to put it in the key. Now, if you like a different sound, you can always take that sound and just pitch it to the right key, but I'm just going to take that straight muted bass. And I think the length of it is fine for what I'm going to do. So I'm not going to stress about trying to put a loop on it. Let's just, with the ping pong. So let's just do it this way. Now we got to hit the unlock button and move the keyboard down. Perfect. I'm going to start somewhere around here. And then you got to remember what chords you play. So go back to your chords. For me, it was D, G, D, C, B. So then you want to remember those notes, which isn't too hard. So you could go D, G, D, C, B. Let's just play with it a little bit. All right, if I had a keyboard, I could probably get a little more, I'm going to call it get busy with it, you know what I'm saying, and really put some more into it. But for now, since I'm playing it right on the iPad, I'm going to keep it simple. So let's just go here. Cool. So we laid that down. That's 4 bars. And then we just keep building. So you build another, maybe a lead, like a synth lead or a guitar or horn or something like that. Whatever the case may be. This is kind of like your palette. You just built the foundation for it with some chords, melody, bass, and drums. And then anything you add off of that is just icing on the cake. So yeah, tonality now can run scalar chords. So if you get a scalar pack, you can drop it into tonality, import it into there, and you'll have all those chords you can use and make yourself a nice little song, you know, or a beat. That's it for this one. Just wanted to put this out here. I think it's cool options to have. And yeah, keep making music.